revolution. Try revolution. Try revolution. One, two, three. Try revolution. Try revolution for CCpur by Gupta. This try revolution for CCpur is my articles based on my self analysis of CCpur, and it will be they are the same articles as put up in my website called, not a website exactly, it's a blog, in my blog, www.quals21.wordpress.com. Now here, according to my try revolution for CCpur, I mean land, number one, land, then water, land, water, and air revolution, which I have planned to hand over the three of my topper students and become e-commerce paper of Raven College. Here, CCpur, but this time due to the lack of administration skills and skill or mismanagement, I could not hand over my writings to three of my students, but somehow I could hand over to one student. CCpur, as some of us have known, that is mainly inhabited by poor tribal in northeast India. In describing, Mercedes-Benz car is considered as a sign of prosperity, where I took the idea of the three vertex of the star, land, water, and air in the symbol of the car. That is, if you see the front part of the Mercedes-Benz car, you'll see star with three vertexes, and each vertex represents land, water, and sea. No, I mean land, water, and air. Here, this is the Mercedes-Benz car which I have talked about. Here, in these articles, I've arranged with subheading like land, then water, and air. And the points arranged in a very meaningful pattern, where A, B, C, only up to A, B, C. Then if there is using numericals marking, they will use only up to, I use only 3, 1, 2, 3, block by block, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Then here under land we have one thing, number A, need for land reforms, classification and demarcation. Then we have fight land holding, need for land reforms. Land reforms would be a never-ending process. Classification or demarcation. Under this classification and demarcation, what we have is that we have residential zones, then agricultural zones, business residential zones. Moving on to the next page. This is 3 sheets of paper. fight land hoarding. Here we have 3 points under this. Fertile but unutilized land should be forced to cultivate, else transfer the ownership of the land to a first or third party for cultivation. Agriculture should produce sufficient food for human beings and livestock in Jaipur. Example, paddy fields can be done with mustard on a rotational basis. And point number 2, helpline using advanced but cheap technology like phone, agriculture hardware, etc. A must for Jaipur. Okay? Supplementing them with the raw materials and proper information like types of crops, when to cultivate, etc. Then the point number 3 on the fight land hoarding is that residential commercial zones, identification of poorest, homeless people, transfer of land to them by grant or aid, etc. And another 3 points have to be worked out by students. Example, to find out where's an uncultivated fertile land with maps, using maps. This should be the project work for the students. Okay. And under water we have ABC, that is dry 3. Small dams should be built to supply 24 hours water to agricultural land. Number B, rivers should be sensitized and tree plantations on the catchment areas. Number C, drinking water should be delivered to every household using pipelines. Okay, these are the 3 points under water. And the role of the student in this part of the project should be to photograph the present government scheme work in progress, which are not presentable, etc. It's like, for example, see in an instance where the construction of the Kuka water tank and around CCpur. The next page we have air. Under air we have to purify air. Number A, protection of forests must. But being a tribal, we depend on forest product. Green belt like in Mumbai have to be identified. So the rest of forest can be recycling by planting as you cut techniques. Number B, this should be proper utilization and regulation of communication signal. It's like radio, TV, mobile, etc. And the point number C, we have students should write an essay with special reference to CCpur air inclusive of the 3 points. Okay. Here the punchline, the most important part of punchline is that good road is a must for business. Example, amount of public carrier tracks required, a number of tractor and types should be calculated and used optimally. Here I will use the word optimally. Okay. Type of technology required by village should be properly identified. Shortage of manpower of Ifaris can be addressed by the Biharis. Yeah, Biharis working for the universal scheduling in swift manner. There are lots of Biharis in the Northeast who live in fear. Now they work for us peacefully. But being a tribal, we need legal protection or legislation. This is an example. Work permit or inner line permit, which can be validated from time to time. And this is just the proposed framework or proper analysis, and lots of details have to work out. One, two, three. Try revolution.